Someone mows a perfect circle in the abandoned field behind my house every summer. I set up a camera to catch them. I wasn't ready for who it was. There's a field behind my house that's been empty for as long as I've lived here. Waist-high grass, no owner anyone knows, nobody ever goes in it. Except every summer, sometime in June, a perfect circle appears in the middle of it, mowed clean, about 20 feet across. Nobody ever sees it happen. It just shows up overnight, stays all summer, and grows back over by fall. 10 years I've watched this happen. I asked neighbors, nobody knows anything. The teenagers blamed aliens. I blamed a bored farmer. This June I finally got fed up and mounted a trail camera on my back fence pointed at the field. 3 nights later it triggered at 4 a.m. The footage shows an old man, 80s, easily, walking out into that field in the dark with a push mower, the manual kind, no engine, and slowly, carefully cutting a circle by hand. It takes him nearly 2 hours. He rests a lot. Then he stands in the center of the finished circle for a while, just stands there and walks back the way he came. I recognized him. He lives 4 streets over. Sweet old guy, waves at everyone, walks with a cane now. I couldn't square the cane with 2 hours of mowing at 4 a.m. I went to his house. Told him gently that I wasn't angry, I was just curious. Why the circle? He invited me in for coffee and told me, 60 years ago that field wasn't empty. It was a small county fairground, and in the summer they'd set up a little dance floor, a round wooden platform 20 feet across, under string lights. That's where he met his wife. First dance, summer of 1961, on that exact circle of ground. He proposed to her there a year later, same spot. The fairground closed decades ago. They tore out the platform. The field went wild. But he never forgot the dimensions. 20 feet, he said. He could pace it in his sleep. His wife developed dementia in her 70s. Toward the end, she didn't recognize their house, their kids, or him. But every summer, he told me, he'd mow that circle, walk her out to it slowly, and put on the song from 1961 on an old portable player. And every summer, standing on that exact patch of ground for the length of one song, she'd remember. Look at him. Know him. Come back to him for 3 minutes. She passed 4 years ago. I did the math and started to say something, but he answered before I could. She's gone, I know, he said. But I figure it's still the one place on this earth she can always find me. So every summer I clear the floor, just in case she comes looking for a dance. He's mowed it every June since, by hand. At 4 a.m., because that's when he can't sleep for missing her. I asked if he wanted help. The mower, the field, his knees. He said no. Then he thought about it and changed his mind. Actually, he said, come learn where the edges are. I'm not going to be around forever, and somebody's got to keep the floor ready for her. So this Saturday, I'm learning to pace out 20 feet in the dark. Turns out the field behind my house isn't abandoned at all. It's the most faithfully kept place I've ever seen.